welcome to Reality Creator Radio. I'm Hermes, and today we're going to talk about fear. Now, last month, I guess it was last month, we had a Reality Creator Radio show about learning about your personal kryptonite, okay? And the Jedi and the Padawan that we are training right now have been working all last month on their personal kryptonite as well, and so we've been developing a lot along those lines. Now, a question had come up about some person said they had asked a specific question about something that was they were being tested with their kryptonite, and they said, no, that's not my kryptonite. My kryptonite is fear. And this got me into realizing that I might not have been exactly clear on this. Fear is a general term. It is not your kryptonite. Fear is never a kryptonite, okay? Fear of ... is your kryptonite. It's a ... that's your kryptonite. If you have a fear of spiders, it's the fear of spiders that is your kryptonite, not fear in general. If you think you're going to banish fear from your life, well, you keep on dreaming. You ain't never going to banish fear. Fear is a very powerful mechanism in physical reality. It's actually a useful mechanism too. I mean, if you're crossing the street and a car is barreling down the road, if you didn't have any fear to get out of the way, it would just go and that would be the end of your physical life. And so fear is an important emotion, and you will never banish fear from you, nor should you banish fear from you. But fear of ... that you can work on. And the dark force will use your fear of ... against you, okay? It will, like I said, if you have a fear of spiders, you'll be besieged by spiders in your nightmares, or you may see zillions of spiders in the house because, well, the dark force is going to be using that fear to control you. It wants to control you with continuous 24 hours a day, 7 day a week fear. This is not the same kind of fear that when you're walking across the street and an ongoing car is coming at you. That is the good fear. That is the fear that says get your ass in motion, because if you don't, things ain't going to go so well. And that is a transitory fear. Fear is meant to be temporary. It's meant to get you through a certain situation. I suppose if you were a caveman and you walked outside and there's a dinosaur there staring at you with a fork and a knife in his hands, I would hope the fear would kind of come over you and say, I'm going to get my ass out of here before he makes me lunch. And then, of course, after you ran away from that giant dinosaur and you're back in camp, the fear no longer needs to be there. All right. If the fear is continuously there, then you have given into the dark force at that particular point, because now the dark force has used your fear of dinosaurs and being eaten alive to keep you in your cave and stop you from being able to create your reality or get food, or if you need food and stuff like that, you're too afraid to leave the cave. You're gonna starve to death. So yes, fear is a short-term thing. The long-term fear is a dark force tactic used to paralyze you and prevent you from manipulating and reality creating and making changes in your life. So it is that second ... fear of that the kryptonite is attached to, not fear in general. Some people have lots of fears. They walk around in their life with fear constantly generating into their energy field. And I think this is the kind of person that has this sort of thing, thinks that they have a fear of fear. No, you just have a lot of little ... fears that you have to work on. And to be perfectly honest, I can associate with this. I mean, when I started my physical journey, I had a tremendous amount of these fears, okay? A fear of getting ill, fear of breaking a bone, fear of somebody jumping out of an alley and, robbing me or knocking me on the head, fear of getting beat up, fear of I don't know, green people in red suits or something like that. You know, what I'm saying is I had a whole lot of fears. And it wasn't the fear that was bad, it was the fear of that was bad. And I had to get rid of those fears. I realized that they were paralyzing me, preventing me from getting anything that I wanted in my reality. So you want to work on these fears one at a time. Please don't decide to take them all on at the same time. I mean, we want to be Superman, whatever, superheroes, but we're not superheroes, at least not yet, maybe. But still, even the superheroes got to take things one step at a time. He can only do one villain at a time. I mean, okay, maybe sometimes he's got two villains coming after him, all right? But still, you get the idea. You need to take your little fear ... and you need to work on them one at a time. I would pick one, doesn't matter which one you want to work on, and I will work on that fear. I would use the Tree of Life and your meditations to try to kind of handle on these fears. The first 8 Aethyrs, that's 4 in Tex and 4 in Re, are great with dealing with fears. They are low-level Aethyrs, so you don't have to worry too much about them. They're easy. They're not easy-going, okay? I'm not saying they're easy-going. But what I'm saying is they're not demanding like the higher Aethyrs. And I actually encourage my Jedi to work those 8 Aethyrs as part of their basic training while they're doing the rest of the Tree of Life. And so I will put a link in the bottom to the Aethyrs. You just want to concern yourself with the first 8. Those will help you improve your karma and will help you work on your fears. I'm Hermes, and this is Reality Creator Radio, and I will talk to you again soon.